Greetings and salutations. Second Star right back with more Raid Shadow Legends, and apparently it's been a while since I made a video. I didn't even realize it. The passage of time doesn't impact me much. It's not a concept that I deal with very well for whatever reason. Days, months, weeks go by, and I don't even really notice. I don't know why that is. It's just I don't know, a concept I'm a little bit disassociated from for whatever reason. But it's okay because so is Teleria, obviously, because it's I'm recording this is January 17th, and they still have all their decorations up. They have not really done anything to mark the end of the season in the Bastion either, which is fine because I can't say a whole lot because I took that on the Christmas tree 2 days ago, so not much better as far as I'm concerned. But that's okay. I still appreciate it. Looks festive. It does look happy, and I wish they would do more of it. Maybe some stuff for spring. I don't know. The Bastion, in its ordinary state, looks kind of plain and a bit boring. Maybe stayed, stuck in a rut. So maybe having something to spice it up a bit more often would be something that they could think about doing. But in the meantime, it is a double summons for Ancient Shards weekend, which I love. I love Ancient Shards, the Walmart of the shards that we can possess. And there's 12 hours left, so I thought I'd get a jump on it. I have a nice even 50, which is a nice easy draw to do. So let's just jump right into it. I already cleared space in my inventory. We are all good to go. So let's do it. Let's do a couple 10 pulls and let's get out of here, right? Let's do it. Okay. I wouldn't mind getting some of the new champions. I haven't even looked at them. I'm kind of vaguely aware of their existence, but I haven't looked at them, read any of their descriptions or nothing. And I'm gonna get a solid pull of blues. And not only that, but they're all old champions except for Protector and Brute being here, but they're not really something to write home about. So I guess we're just gonna move on. That was ugly, guys. Hopefully the next pull will make up for it. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay. Alright, a Drake. That's good. That's good. One of the highest damage multipliers in the game on Drake. I still haven't built the one I got last time. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, so we're just going to go right through here and not do a whole lot of epics on my pulls. One out of 20 so far. But let's take a look at Drake real quick. He's a bit of an overlooked champion, but he actually is kind of good because he has that extra turn if you kill a target, which is a really good skill. Again, anytime that you can get something where you can get an extra turn, extra damage, extra whatever, get ahead of your opponent, it's a good thing. And in his A2, attacks the enemy, and the target has less than 30% hit points. The attack is always critical, so you can kind of think about that as you're building. Do you really have to max the crit rate or not? I don't know. Attacks one enemy, places a 50% decreased accuracy debuff on all enemies except the target for 2 turns if the attack is critical. I know I've always thought that decreased accuracy is a difficult debuff to measure, but I guess Stu had Dilgol on spiders and said that actually accuracy, if you have at least 100 base accuracy, then having that decreased accuracy helped with the spiderlings. So I guess that as long as you already have like a base of 100 resist, then decreased accuracy is going to do you well on the higher level dungeons. So something to put in the back of your head. Even though I don't have the actual numbers on there, we do have someone who actually did a little bit of investigation in that, and there's probably other people who have too, but it's not something I really feel like doing. But I have no problem referencing someone else doing it, right? Okay, so let's go on. Okay. Okay, we're getting a lot. I see a lot. There's a lot of blue. What's the deal, guys? Okay, I got a Warden and Captain Tamila. Okay, that's nothing new, and I have doubles of all those. Honor Guard. Honor Guard's not a bad buff stealer if you have nothing else to do in your rares. Yeah, really uninspiring. Coffin Smasher's good. Okay, well, let's go again, shall we? I don't know what I got. I think we got 10 more after this. Well, you know what? I haven't had a spider, right? So that's a new thing that I haven't had before. I do have an Alaric, but I haven't had a spider. And he's an old champion, but I didn't have one before. So let's take a look at spider real quick too, because there's an interesting symbiosis in this champion, if we'll get to it. 50% chance of removing a random buff from the target on his A1. Attacks all enemies on his A2, so he has an AoE A2. Decreases the duration of all buffs by 1 turn. 50% chance of placing a 25% decreased attack, and you can also get that to a 50% decreased attack for 2 turns if you ascend it, and then fully booked, it's down to 3 turn cooldown, so that's not a bad A2. But the interesting one here is his A3, because of this symbiosis with Whisper, which is one of my favorite champions. 60% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 2 turns, and a 30% chance of placing a 50% weakened debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. So the window is narrow, I guess, but if you get a decreased defense and a weaken on a champion that's being attacked by Whisper, Whisper gets an extra turn, and you know how I feel about extra turns, so there's a little symbiosis in there. I use Dracomorph because, you know, he has the decreased defense and decreased weaken, and it's very consistent. But if you don't have a Dracomorph and you want to use a Whisper, Spider is another alternative. You can use Rosin also, but you can use Spider as well, because again, he's just an epic. And well, I haven't had him in a year and a half of playing the game. I'm sure a lot of people have you know, a vault full of spiders, and there's just an interesting symbiosis with Whisper, just to throw that out there. Okay. And Ripper, of course. Ripper's fine. Alaric is fine. I built him up, but I have not finished. I want to see what he can do, but we'll just move on. And I think this is it for me, right? I'm a bit disappointed, so I might spend some gems. Maybe we'll see how this goes. Steel Skull is a dupe. Renouncer, I have it 50. I'm gonna play around with him a little bit. He's pretty cool. Oh, and here we go. We got some Drexthar, the one that I've almost got all the shards for. But you know what? That's okay. Drexthar is you can get through, of course, Arena, the multi-arena, whatever that is. I hardly ever play it, but I at least do it enough to get my Drexthar shards. But hey, look at that shortcut. Shortcut. Oh, okay. Well, he's a legendary, so I think I'm obligated to go through what this legendary does. He's good. He's a good legendary. I'm not gonna say he's not. He's pretty good. Attacks the enemy 3 times. 3-hit A1, always nice. 30% chance of placing HP burn for 2 turns. Really cool to have HP burn. You know, which is based on enemy max hit point on an A1. That's pretty cool. Attacks all enemies. 40% chance of placing a provoke for 1 turn. So an AoE provoke on his A2. This is 100% if the target is under an HP burn, which you have on your A1, so that cascades there. Also places a 50% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns if the provoke debuff is placed. Well, that's great. Okay, that's cool. Nice little decreased attack too, which is always important to have on any team. Fiery Blood, 55% chance of placing HP burn debuff for 2 turns, Deja Vu, on the attacker when hit. So it's kind of cool. So it passively puts HP burn when he's attacked by another, the opposite team, which is kind of cool. Champion's resistance increases by 10 for every enemy under HP burn debuff, stacks up to 50. So, very useful champion. He's good, man. Drexthar is a great champion, but again, he's something that you can get kind of automatically just by playing the game through shards. So, but still, that's cool. I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. So it's always nice to get a that percentage chance to fall in your favor. Okay, so let's look what I got here. Champions, I have. Come on, 220. I have enough room for 10 more. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's go to the shop, and we'll we'll just get ourselves some more. I got plenty of gems, so might as well. Alright. I can't. They're just gems. It's fine. It's all pixels anyway. Who really cares, right? Alright, so let's go. Let's do the list and just see. I want something new. I just want one of the new champions to come out. Oh my gosh, I got another Lego. And it's Foley, so it's a duplicate. But that's cool. Foley's a great champion, but it's duplicate. But it's a great champion, but duplicate. And Jotun and Stagnite. Again, Stagnite is fantastic. Jotun is not so fantastic, even though he has been buffed. His AI is still a bit wonky. But Stagnite Foley, you know, this happens when you play the game for a really long time and you have a pretty substantial inventory of champions. It's harder to get new things. So, c'est la vie. Same the V for second star. That's okay. I have one more. Let's pop it, man. Let's pop this last ancient shard, just to see if it's something new. Is it something new? Please be something new. You're not something new. That's Perforator. He's a good champion. A lot of people don't like him, but I do. Okay. That was it. Guys, want to let's pop a void since we're here. Let's just see what happens. Nothing happened. Okay, and it's Renegade, who's a good champion, but again, not necessary. Okay, so that was cool. We got 2 legendaries, one duplicate and one that was in the pathway of being acquired anyway. I got nothing new. Got a duplicate Drake. I only had one of those. Spider, and I got Spider, which I didn't have before. And we got to talk about the symbiosis that Spider has with Whisper, which is a really good combo. So there we go. Drop a little bit of knowledge for anyone who was not aware. Okay, well, I guess that was it. that was fun. Good times had by all. Let's see. Did I get my champion chase? Did I finish that all up? Where are we at? Yes. Look at that. Good. And now I don't have to worry about this anymore. That only put me 2 legendaries, and I'm still only at 19th place in my group. That's okay. Holy cow. What do these people do? Zydeco Unfont. I like that. Steph and Pupsic. Good job, guys. Way to be the flag bearers to the rest of us. Okay, thank you. I appreciate your watching. It was a good time, and I will see you guys in the next video. I have so many things that I've been working on. I really got to just go out and start making videos about it instead of just farting around. Guys, the work's been killing me. I'm sorry, but new stuff will be coming soon. Hopefully, I'll get around to it. You know how it is. Time in me, we don't mingle, right? We tip our hats as we pass in parties, and that's it. Guys, take care. Have fun. I appreciate your watching. Throw me a like, subscribe, and comment down below the usual YouTube things that the algorithm likes, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Take care.